Hey, what up? This is Nick Bison on the Big Thirsty Show. If you ain't subscribed, you fucking up. Tap in association with Westside Hat Company everywhere, nigga. You know what it is, bro.
Hold up, hold up. Yeah. Hold up, hey. Hold up,
This is D, and when I'm in the water, I must check in with the big thirsty.
All right, all you ambulance chasers, I'd like to welcome y'all back to another episode of the Big Thirsty Show. Man, so we're going to start off on another sad note. Now, we just lost a musical giant legend, Sly Dunbar, a legendary drummer and intricate part of the rhythm duo Sly and Robbie, aka the Taxi Gang, Block Uhuru. And it's the Rhythm Kings, the Taxi Gang, man, they done backed up legends such as Greg Jones, Bob Dylan, Mick Jagger, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, the Cool Ruler, Gregory Isaac, and the list goes on and on. Two-time Grammy Award winner and 13-time nominee, founding member of the Taxi Records, legendary Lowell Sly Dunbar dies at the age of 73. He had health complications. His wife is Thelma expressed, but no further information has come out. So Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness describes him as a musical titan. Man, so on international news, Venezuela oil reserves continue to shape global geopolitics. The U.S. has been exerting pressure to control oil infrastructure, but I don't think it was a well thought out plan, because CEOs of Exxon and other oil corporations, they say that multi-billion-dollar investment in Venezuela is not the most smart thing. So whoever's making the decisions here, man, they didn't even you shortstop it, but you don't have a customer. So hey, man, now Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez has been cozying up to China since then. So what was it all about? And we don't hear anything about Maduro and his court case in the Southern District of New York. And, so, hey, man, it is what it is. And we're going to try to keep y'all up to date here. Now, DJT, the Orangey himself, the president of the U.S., the POTUS, he announced at the Davos Economic Convention, his Board of Peace initiative, an international peace movement he announced. And so people, detractors, they fear that it undercuts the framework of the United Nations. Now, it's a pay-to-play Ponzi scheme, others call it, and but on face value, DJT is the lifetime chairman, and you can join for free for 3 years. There's 3 years left in his presidency, and you can pay $1 billion for a lifetime membership. So hey, man, you do the math and see if the math is mathing to you. But here on the Big Thirsty Show, we don't think that the math is mathing. Well, it may math, because we got 35 nations say that they'll join. Some of these nations include Israel, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Morocco, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, if you're going to Pakistan, Vietnam. Now, some countries, China, Russia, UK, Canada, Germany, they have not yet confirmed their membership. And they're considering it cautiously. And several European governments, including France and Norway, they've declined to participate. Now, back home in the local New Orleans front, New Orleans East residents are putting pushback against a proposed AI data center in New Orleans East on Reed Boulevard, directly across the street from residential neighborhoods. Now, the residents have signed a petition, and the mayor, Helena Moreno, she said she was blindsided by this, and she heard about this proposal by reading it in the paper instead of normal city planning channels. So she's pushing back hard, and the word on the streets in the media is Moreno going to war with these folks. So now they're going to have to go. There's going to have to be rezoned. So how you going to go around the mayor? But where's the mayor that makes all things fair? She lives outside our polluted air. So shout out to Helena Moreno. She's taking on these folks, and man, it's happening. It's going on now in Minnesota. Northern border enforcement shifts, and they saying that this Greg Bovino has been reassigned. Some say he's been relieved of his post and he'll retire soon. So, it's a lot of going on. It's a lot of, unprofessionalness. Now, you got Renee Good, you got Alex Pretty that's been killed by ICE agents. And so, it's a walk back of this whole ICE. And what is it all for? What are we proving by running up and kidnapping people? So, hey man, y'all leave a comment. First of all, and hit the like button. And tell a friend to tell a friend that Big Thirsty is on the mic and he's definitely going in. And hit the like button. Even if you hit the dislike button. If you don't like Thirsty, hit the dislike button. So it all helps with the algorithm. And y'all already know this, man, because the algorithm is keeping y'all away from me. A lot of the people say they don't get the notifications, the ambulance chasers. But y'all just know that Thirsty ain't going nowhere. So, man, now, speaking of pushback, the U.S. push for Greenland and pressure on Canada has been met with resistance. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the term taco, but taco is a term meaning Trump always chickens out. Now, ask yourself, did he chicken out on Greenland? He came in there talking tough, and then it was all of a sudden a softened implementation, and we've cut a deal. And same with the now we can't say that he tacoed out on Canada, so we can give him a partial taco. So we're gonna go a taco and a half with DJT, the Greenland situation, and the Canada-China trade agreement. And if you feel it's a taco, hit the like button. If you feel it's not a taco, hit the like button again. Man, so TikTok has been taken over by the U.S. Now, TikTok is a Chinese platform, but now it's 80+% U.S. on, and a lot of content creators was making a lot of money when it was Chinese owned, and that is American owned. People out here sitting rights making GoFundMe so they can pay their rent, man. So hey, man, it is what it is, man. But so let's get on to the next thing. Now, in sports news, there's a lot going on. Now, this Kevin Stefanski has been let go from the Cleveland Browns, and he's been acquired by the Atlanta Falcons, which is the same team that when Shedeur Sanders received that prank call, the guy, the defensive coordinator's son, made the prank call to Shedeur Sanders, which during the draft, and which costs him $100,000 and the Atlanta Falcons $250,000. Well, the fans are really not feeling Kevin Stefanski over there because that's Dion territory. But hey, man, we're going to stay out of that, and we're going to let you know what it into as a Pro Bowler, although he's received much sabotage, had to wait behind Dylan Gabriel for the most of the season. But hey, man, shout out to them Oregon Ducks, man. Anyway, Sanders is going to be in the 2026 Pro Bowl. The Super Bowl is going to be February the 8th at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Man, I just hope that, anyway, we ain't gonna go there, y'all. It was too much fun on the Big Thirsty Show. So, man, shout out to activist Angela Davis, who recently celebrated her birthday. Man, so she's looking good. And the consciousness is still going on. Now, a lot of y'all might be privy to who Angela Davis is. So, but she was never a member of the Black Panther Party, but she was associated. Now, speaking of the Black Panther Party, Maisha Newton, the niece of Huey P. Newton, publicly criticized and threatened legal action against Paul Birdsong. Now, last show, we didn't know who he was. We just kept hearing about Panthers, Black Panthers united to unite against ICE. And we're like, what we got to do with ICE? So, she threatened legal action. Now on the rumor mill, and it hasn't been verified, and we don't give you unverified information. So allegedly, they're changing their name to the Black Lion Party after Maisha Newton got on that tail. So shout out to the official Black Panthers, the real Black Panther Party for self-defense. Bobby Seale, Bobby Houghton, man, we can name them. We can name Eldridge Cleaver. I mean, the original, and shout out to the Brown Berets who stood right there with the Black Panthers. Anyway, man, this is a long one. We got a lot going on in the world, man. I know a lot of times y'all come here to be entertained, man, but this is not an entertainment time. So, man, now, the question of the day is, did China provide Iran with thousands of hypersonic missiles? Now, that can't be verified. But we can say that the U.S. is behind in the hypersonic race. So, but Iran is not some little Venezuelan that you can aim some directed energy, some kinetic energy weapons, and the whole army stands down and you walk the president out. So, hey, man, it's happening. It's worldwide, and it is what it is. All right, y'all. So look, y'all already know how we do on the Big Thirsty Show, man. We're gonna try to find out what time it is. We're gonna try to get Big Brother Ben on the line, man. see what he got going on over here in the Crescent City, man. We're frozen in. It's 20 something degrees, man. People are sitting there by the heater, so it shouldn't be a problem to get them on the line. And speaking of that, man, we got, man, before we get off the Big Brother being and find out what time it is, man, now we got a growing concern that this winter storm, the biggest, this dramatically overhyped storm has been engineered because, you know, people are not spending money like they used to. You know, people don't have money. And man, the way that these news announcers, they got people rushing to the store like it's COVID, buying toilet paper, water, just clearing out shelves for this storm. So it's been a lot of concern. It's nothing been verified. We don't give unverified information, but we had to bring it to your attention. And when we gonna put it up on the screen, these people panicking all over. And man, you know, hit the like button if you feel that, hey man, this storm was manufactured. And hit the like button if you don't feel that it's been manufactured. Tell a friend to tell a friend as we try to get Big Thirsty on the mic. As we try to get Big Brother Ben over here, and as we always do, we gotta salute the prophet Kendrick Lamar and turn your TVs off.
You know, that's me. I'm trying to, even at my age, at 62, I'm still ambition driven. I haven't got complacent, so I got a good health. So those are my weapons of warfare. My health is my health is my strength.
Oh yeah. Keep that on point.
Health as well. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm working.
Okay, all right, all you ambulance chasers. Now we got something special right here. We got the top of the boot meets the shoestrings of the boots. And so we got Ben E. Hunter and we got Hobby Mama Man Free of N-Type Reggae Band, the original Plantation Posse 2.0. Y'all got Big Thirsty as the host. And man, we done lost a musical icon, a legend, a giant. We done lost Sly Dunbar, one half of Sly and Robbie. Shout out to Robbie Shakespeare, the Taxi Gang.
Yeah,
and,
pure love.
and block Uhuru.
Yeah.
So man, Ben, man, you know, you the people champ here in the Crescent City, man. Much respect, much vibrations. We want to first, you know, we want to reflect on Sly, but we don't want to forget what you got going on here locally. So if you want to let the people know how they can find you, when your next show is, man, we want to open that up to you.
Yeah, well, you can always go to my website, benehunter.com, and you can find some information and, you know, the new album that we produced there, Crossroads, for the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. So those are things that we've got out now, and we just staying on point, you know what I mean? Shout out to Diesel, producer, thrice Grammy Award winner. Shout out to Anaya. I saw that she got a whole show. Well, go ahead. She got a project. She got a project out now.
Yes. So shout out to Anaya. Forgive me for being bad at names, man. So Hobby, you up there at Freeport? I know it's got to be 14 degrees. You went live with the song you're working on because of this whole Minnesota shitstorm going on. Man, what's on your mind? Well,
you know, that Minnesota thing also, we just continue to hit home. You know, it's a two-part song. It was like a poem. It was biased. Wrote that one while when I was just thinking about police brutality on brown people of color. But, you know, in light of these last two incidents in Minnesota, I had to change the narrative. It's just like an indictment on people humanity, they freedom. So and so I decided to like create the vibe with the song to like a anthem, the cry for justice, peace, equal rights. Uh, no matter what we endure, bumps in the road, you can't give up. As long as God gives you strength, you have to continue to fight. Because the race not for the swift, it's just for those that can do it. And that alone, seeing a little young brother that I kind of knew his family and everything get also shot down by another brother in the community, in the neighborhood, which is in Moortown. That just kind of like just put it on my mind that I need to get this message out, and they didn't have to have no music at this particular time because it was more of the message than the music. And I hope and pray that people like it, the poem, and I praise God that they shared it also.
Whoa, okay, that's heavyweight sound, man. So, if you can let them know how they can, hear this, how to contact you online, or if you got some call letters or whatever.
Well, actually, I'm not big with social media. I kind of stated that in my introduction. I don't use the platform like I should, so that was another reason why I decided to use Facebook and Instagram, because I'm like, well, you can use these platforms for change and positivity. So going forward, I will use all the necessary platforms that will enable people to hear my voice, hear the message that and within the poems. And you can catch me at Willie J. Perry on Facebook and also on Instagram. And I'll be like starting to be more diversified in how I try to reach people of different genres and how I can share my poems of prosperity that they might give somebody a light to continue to try. Like I stated in the poem, it was 58 years. I went back to college. So those are things people might need to hear. Those are things that might keep somebody say, if he can do it, I can too. So we'll go forward with trying to diversify my media output, that more people may hear these poems and that they may be uplifting to them.
Okay, yes, heavy. So the man with the hard hat, Sly Dunbar, man, what kind of influence he had on you, Ben?
Well, I tell you, man, because his style of drumming was totally unique, and like all the top drummers in Jamaica with their with their own style that they bring to it. But Sly was one that had his whole thing going. You know what I mean? And with Blackie Huru, and I had able to see them in concert at a time where I wasn't even prepared. You know what I mean? I had a friend of mine, we was in the gang down here at some point. He brought me to the concert, and it was amazing. But again, I wasn't prepared because I didn't know the magnitude of these guys and what they were doing and stuff, and I couldn't understand patois at the time, so I was kind of lost. But the vibe brought me, but through the years and knowing. And what they did with Blackie Huru, it's staying.
The hi hat for me, I always felt his work with the hi hat and keeping time with that hi hat. I always kind of like to be with this other drummer. It was almost like he could kind of speed the song up, or he controlled the tempo. Even if you was lacking, it was the time and the way he worked that hot hat.
And when I started drumming, I tried to make that same style. You know what I mean? 'Cause I really, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
See, most people know you with a guitar. But when I was in college, before I ever met you was. Somebody came to town and they needed a drummer, and you was backing them up. So
that was funny. It was Riley. Years ago. But he was touring with Third World.
Say.
They did the show down here. So they were supposed to have a band prepared for them, as an opening act. But these guys were like R&B. They didn't know nothing about reggae. So I just took it on myself to hold it down for them.
Friends, he ain't just no guitar player. He's a musician.
Whoa.
Remember that Cat Core vibe. He ain't just, he's just a musician. Play every instrument, man. Get a rhythm from everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was a late starter, but it being from New Orleans, being around all these musicians, it kind of just, wore off on me. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, even like me, I was a late start. I felt like, my brother, I was always around it. Like I said, my brother had an R&B funk band when I was like 10 years old. I watched him practice at mom and them house. He could pick up his bass and stuff when they be taking a little break. And it was funny that I sit on the drums and I beat him, but I was like, I wasn't catching his eye. I always kept running to the bass guitar all the time. So, there was a big lapse from that time after my brother got out of the house and there wasn't no more going on into the family or in my ear. So we like 11. It took like 17 years later. They're like getting encounters with reggae music and then King Pedro Zamar coming all the way down from New Orleans with everything that he had. They had conscious dub in the voices.
Whoa, yeah.
And big up to King Tedro because he was the founder, and he didn't just find it with his ideals. He funded it with his money.
Whoa. Yes, I. So Javi, if we had to put a track that was produced or made by Sly in the background while we reasoning right now, what would that track be?
Solidarity.
Show, the number one.
Yeah.
Puma, shout out to Puma Jones.
That's a good one.
Yes, wow.
I mean, that just hit with me because everybody wants the same thing. We want a happy end. We want to, enjoy games on Sunday. We want to be somebody's brethren or friend. Everybody want to work, but they want to express themselves. We want to be forgiven even when we mess up.
I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna hit it with this one here, with their home girl. When they back Grace Jones pull up to my bumper. That was crazy.
Oh yeah!
Whoa!
That album was crazy.
Man, you went back that time.
Oh yeah!
Whoa.
Oh yeah!
Okay. So that's not your question though, Ben.
Yeah.
My question for you is that we're going to the African Museum, Gregory, the cool ruler. So give me a Gregory song that was backed by Sly and Robbie.
Oh, that's the one right there. I tell you, I know they did so much work. Maybe like the border.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was one.
Cause I just kind of heard that one.
Okay, sing.
That sound like it. I'm telling you, it sound like his style.
Sing. Now I don't know, but on Gregory, man, I cannot stop listening to Let Off songs. I don't know if that was African Museum or not, but man, it's good getting y'all forward on this line. Man, we
big up to the Most High, Jah Rastafari,
Selassie the First, Kedemawiyai. And so Ben, man, if you could give us the words of the wisdom for the day, man. I know we got a lot going on. We don't know if Iran got hypersonic missiles. We don't know if China gonna cut a deal. If we don't know if Trump gonna pull off this port of peace or whatever. But can we get the wisdom of the day from you?
Well, since we in that mode, trumpet blowing the trumpet from Revelations. This is the revelation. Everything is being revealed. 2020 started, and it was 2020 vision. So now you take side. What you gonna be? What side you gonna go on? Right or left? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, wait, man. Yes,
Nature,
yes, yes.
nature is the power. Everything else is illusion.
Whoa. Okay, and all you real vinyl lovers, you can get the Crossroads on wax. You can get it on tracks, and you can get it streamed. Go to Ben E. Hunter and BenEHunter.com for all things.
All
And
social
y'all already know.
network too.
Yes, sir. And y'all already know this is episode 61 of the Big Thirsty Show.
Okay.
Enough respect to the top of the booth. Hobby Mata chiming in.
Respect.
And the shoestrings, the Crescent City. One love and blessings, y'all. Bless up.
Wow.
Bless up to you also, King Kesto in the Ambulance Chaser, a.k.a. Big Thirsty.
Whoa. All right, y'all. This is the Big Thirsty of the Big Thirsty Show. Now I done got the one that y'all been waiting on. B-Rock, our #1 supporter. We was old way back like 4th Flesh, sitting here in Gardena High School, wondering if Gardena PD is gonna roll up on us. We got chased out the park together. Pitbull attacked us. They threw 40-ounce bottles at our cars back in the day, but we still here. Now, right now, we getting the season switched up. We up in this place, this international. It's called Dot Moy. This is. If you know about this, you know about this. We right here in front of the Irish Mosque. The Irish Mosque, and dirt. The Grace, two yellow masks, Grace, the Jamaican ketchup. Anyway, we're going to turn this camera off before they put Big Thirsty up out of here. That's right.
Hurry up and buy. 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 Hurry up and buy.
Refugee, the big easy, the big easy, not so easy, the big easy, the big easy, not so easy, the big easy, the big easy, not so easy, not so easy, big easy. Big easy, not so easy. Some go like Romeo, playing for show. Some remember Jericho, soul music just flow. Turn up your stereo.